We write songs about movies, and this week, we've written songs about Seven. Like, comment, subscribe, and carve a pound of flesh out of that bell icon. This is the Royds Review Podcast. Hello, and welcome to the Royds Review Podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy.
And we are back once again, and we've written songs about the movie Seven. Andy, since you're with me, are you in heaven?
Yep. Never mind. I think I'm in the other place.
Heck.
H-E double hockey sticks, L-L.
H-E double hockey sticks, C-K, Helk.
Helk.
H-E-L-S-I-N-K-I, Helsinki.
Email in, you from Helsinki?
Ooh, that'd be cool having listeners from Norway?
Email in, where is Helsinki?
Andy, had you seen Seven before?
I had. What about you, Robbie?
I have also seen Seven before, though it had been quite a long time.
Same. I didn't really remember anything other than, what's in the box?
I remembered that. I remembered the big boy.
Okay. That was his name, I think.
Yeah, the big boy.
Big boy.
Pasta boy.
Pasta fella.
Yep, that was it. That's how he was credited. Pasta fella.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember that, and I did also remember Sloth. As horrifying today as it was when I first saw this movie about 15 years ago.
Don't remember. Let me look at my notes.
Sid the Sloth.
Sid the Sloth, the last pine cone.
Oh no, they got me for being a pederast. I've been changing his bed for a year now.
Oh yes. That is horrific. Yeah.
Horrified me then, horrified me now, Brother Bear.
Yeah. This is not a movie for the faint of heart.
No. Although, not scary. I like gory. I don't like scary. So I handled this movie a lot better than I handled last week's The Conjuring.
That's good. Yeah, this is a different kind of scary, if you could call it that. It's more like
it's gory.
It's gory,
tense.
but it's tense and it's like dreadful, but not like in the awful sense. Like it's just filled with dread.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, a bunch of judges running around.
Yeah, they're judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I thought it was a weird crossover when the sequel was Brad Pitt and Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
But Stallone just insisted on taking his mask off. Dang it!
It's Morgan Freeman in the Judge Dredd outfit.
And I am Judge, Jury, and Executioner.
Yeah. I am the law.
We are talking about Seven, obviously, directed by David Fincher, starring Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, Gwyneth Paltrow, and in very small Kevin Spacey. Well,
just don't think about it.
Well, we watched the trailer. I didn't do that because of the who he is.
Because of yeah.
I really love the marketing for this because I watched the trailer beforehand, and he's not in the trailer at all.
Smart.
He's not in the opening credits at all.
Smart.
The first time they show his name is at the very end, and it just says "and Kevin Spacey."
Yeah. He is an excellent actor. You can't take that away from the guy.
No.
He's absolutely crushing it in this and pretty much everything else I've ever seen him in. As a human being, pile of trash. But, hey, he's a great actor.
Yeah. I mean, look at Oscar the Grouch. He's trash, but he's a great actor.
Jesus. I haven't seen him in anything, to be honest.
You've never watched Sesame Street, Andy.
I mean, that's just where he lives, Robbie. He's not acting. He's just living.
That's how good he is, Andy.
Oh, my God. That's method.
Yeah, he's a method actor.
Wow.
Yeah. It's actually Al Pacino. Yeah.
Wow.
How you doing, Big Bird? Say hello to my little snuffleupagus. It's a big snuffleupagus.
It's actually huge.
Yeah. I don't know if Oscar can see snuffleupagus, because I think snuffleupagus is Big Bird's imaginary friend. Am I correct? Email in, roydsreview@gmail.com. Is snuffleupagus Big Bird's imaginary friend? That's what I remember from Sesame Street.
Yeah, it's strange. It's just strange that we're talking about Sesame Street on a Seven podcast. I feel like that's just too.
It's the same city.
No way.
How do you think Mr. Hooper died?
Oh my god.
Can't you tell me how to get to whatever city they're in?
They don't say, and I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's smart not to say it, because you don't want to just be like, and we're in Chicago.
Yeah.
It'd be very...
Boy, is this an absolute crap town. It is the most dangerous city on earth, and it drains the life out of everyone.
I like this little touch in the cold open as Morgan Freeman is getting ready for work. He's playing Detective William Somerset. We hear police sirens in the back, really establishing what a bad place this city is.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all they say for like the first couple of minutes. They're like, man, in this town, everything stinks. Everything sucks. This is the worst place.
Hey, welcome to Stinkville.
Yeah, welcome to Ass Town, USA.
Welcome to Murderville. Good luck.
Yeah.
Somerset is investigating a murder that's being called a crime of passion. He asks about the kid, and the other detective he's working with gets, like, annoyed at him. Shut up! Who cares about the kid? Oh, that kid's traumatized. Yeah, that's what he gets for living in Assassination Town.
Yeah. Yeah, and everybody's, like, jaded by this place. Everybody's just like, we're used to this, like, this isn't that terrible. And I think that's the whole thing that John Doe is saying at the end. You know, and not to jump ahead, but I'm jumping ahead. It's like, he's like, hey, he even says, like, hey, you have to, like, you can't just tap people on the shoulder anymore. You have to smash them with a sledgehammer. And then you'll find that you have their full attention.
You're gonna get in trouble for that, though.
Yeah, you're gonna get... Well, that's the thing. I mean, he's saying, like, yeah, I'm doing horrific stuff, but, like, this is what happens every day in this city. Like, I'm no different. And where, in reality, which is what I like about this movie, it's not like the genius... You know, there's a whole genius serial killer thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's like... It's like kind of a trope that's been around for a while now. And I think it kind of started with this and, like, the Joker from Dark Knight and all this stuff.
Well, it's the Zodiac Killer.
Right.
It's heavily influenced by because originally they wanted Ned Beatty to play this role.
Huh.
Otisville?
That's where this town is.
Yeah, oh, no!
Yeah, it's Otisville.
It's right under Tessmacher Peaks!
Yeah. Previous episode, Superman, check it out. But, it's I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
About how it happens all the time in this town, and that's what...
Yeah. But, like, I think it walks the line of, like, oh, it's a genius serial killer who's actually right. But, like, you have Somerset here who's actually, like, a smart individual. And he's like, no, but you're crazy, though.
Yes.
Like, you're not doing anything right. You're making it worse.
Well, like, you get this sense because they understand the people in this city, they commit crimes out of desperation.
Right.
This is a guy who's just going, I'm on a spree, baby!
Yeah, and I like how, I mean, we'll get to it. I'm jumping way ahead. We'll get to it. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. Email in and let me know if you accept my apology.
Somerset puts on a metronome and breaks out a sick drum solo before going to sleep. These opening credits are creepy as heck, Brother Bear.
Yeah.
Really enjoy them.
Yeah. David Fincher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, David Fincher. He likes to set the mood.
He likes a good metronome.
Loves a good metronome.
It's now Monday. I'm gonna be honest, I think I lost track of the days at some point in my notes, so eventually I'll just stop saying them. It opens with Brad Pitt, that's David Mills, and his wife, Tracy, Gwyneth Paltrow. They're sleeping in bed together. This first shot of the bed, Laura's watching the movie with me and is absolutely mortified. There are no sheets on the bed at first. And then when we cut back, there were. Continuity goof. I hope someone got fired. I sure hope someone got fired for that one.
Yeah. And it was David Fincher.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They fired him.
Somerset and Mills investigate the death of a man who is face down in spaghetti and meatballs. This place is totally full of maggots and SpaghettiOs.
Listen, what a way to go. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to be chin deep in a bowl of spaghetti and meatballs, brother.
I realized after I said spaghetti and meatballs, I think he's face down in SpaghettiOs, which I don't want to be face down in.
I can't remember the last time I had SpaghettiOs, but I don't think I liked it.
I don't think I've ever had SpaghettiOs.
Uh-oh.
Completely honest.
SpaghettiOs. Those were his last words.
This could not have been product placement, because if you're Campbell's, you can't be too thrilled with this.
Yeah.
David Mills is kind of annoying while Somerset is investigating. I do that Somerset tells him, like, why don't you go help the police outside? Why don't you go help them ask questions?
Yeah, he's just like green. He's like the new guy.
Yeah.
And he's like
he's Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah.
Oscar's actually orange, but all the trash made him green and he doesn't shower.
That's sad.
Yeah. That's a little more Sesame Street talk for you on this Se7en podcast.
But I like how he's like the wide-eyed suburb cop who, he's like, oh, I could handle this, and Morgan Freeman's like, I'm not saying you can't. I don't think I want you to. Don't go somewhere else, man. You got to go somewhere else. This is a bad place.
Well, he's baffled that Mills would want to be transferred here.
Yeah.
And it's a good point. It's like, why would you want to be transferred here?
Yeah.
And there is this sort of hero complex, I think, with David Mills, where he wants to come into this place where he's not from, and he's gonna clean up the city.
Right.
The medical examiner explains that this man ate himself to death. He apparently ate for more than 12 hours straight.
Yucky.
And eventually just exploded like in Monty Python and the Meaning of Life. Somerset and Mills explain the case to the police captain. Somerset believes this is just the beginning, and the captain believes it's a one-time thing, probably a revenge kill. And I think it's Somerset or Mills, I'm not sure who's like, why, if it's a revenge kill, would they do it like this?
Yeah. And they also find that there was like a gun imprint on the back of his head.
Yeah.
So he was like being forced to do it. Yeah. Also, that's
Ronald Lee Ermey.
Yeah.
As the police captain, up for Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Yep, with those big eyebrows. Love a man with big caterpillar eyebrows.
Dude.
I just like the representation. I can see me.
I think. What do you think? Can I hang or no?
Yeah, you can hang, brother.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Eyebrow brothers.
Yeah. Next time we're together, we'll rub our eyebrows together.
Yeah.
We'll end every show we play like that.
On stage.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna rub brow.
Yeah. Everybody's like, well, the music was all right, but start rubbing eyebrows at the end.
I'm gonna be honest. I really like that rubbing brow.
The music, not so much.
Somerset wants to be reassigned, and then he's also like, yeah, and Mills shouldn't work this case. Why do you care if you're gonna get reassigned? He doesn't.
Yeah, well, I think he just doesn't want this kid to be eaten by the city.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
But he's already there.
Yeah, I think he's trying to be like, kid, get out while you can, brother. We
also learn how stupid this plan is of Mills when we learn that they're actively trying to have a baby, and he's like, hey, why don't we move into this heck hole?
Yeah, this hole of heck. Are they actively trying to have a baby?
Yeah, they talk, because she talks about it with Somerset. Tracy talks about it with Somerset, and she's like, but he doesn't know yet. It's like, so you're telling him first? All right, that's weird.
Yeah, well, that's a pretty complicated. Also, in that scene, I always thought, like, I haven't seen much with Gwyneth Paltrow, but I've always been like, yeah, she's alright, I guess. Yeah. Like, at acting, she absolutely crushes it in this. I was like, man, look at Gwyneth Paltrow. She's really good, actually. She is very good in this. I have put my foot in my mouth.
Ooh, Andy, I'd like to see video of that.
Dude, I dislocated my hip.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You gotta do some yogurt. You're Greek. You should do some yogurt.
I do. I actually prefer the Icelandic skyr yogurt.
It's got a bunch of those fish in it.
Yeah.
Because they love eating those, like, raw fish.
Blech. Ugh.
It's Tuesday. A lawyer is killed. Yeah! Yeah!
Litigate this, idiot.
The word greed is on the floor. The captain and Somerset talk. Apparently someone else had both of their eyes stabbed out. That's nothing, though. Don't worry about it. That's just this city, baby. Crime City.
Yeah, somebody will get their eyes stabbed out on a corner for no reason.
They also found something in the fat guy's stomach that was fed to him. It's little strips that lead to behind the fridge, and it says gluttony on the wall. So now they're really tying it into the 7 deadly sins. The lawyer was killed with greed. We now have gluttony. I like that John Doe just saw a fat guy and was like, gluttony.
Yeah.
I have a thyroid condition!
Yeah. Yeah.
While they're sitting there, and then Somerset explains to the captain that it is the 7 deadly sins, I got a big laugh when the phone rings. Emery answers the phone and goes, this ain't even my desk, and hangs up.
Yeah. Why'd you answer?
There are some things in this movie that are really, really funny.
Yeah.
Another one comes pretty closely after this. After Somerset goes to the library and reads literature about the 7 deadly sins, and he leaves Mills the envelope with copies he'd made from the books, and Mills doesn't understand it, so he has another cop get him the Cliff Notes.
Yeah. I like that.
That's really fun.
I like that. I also like how, like, Somerset goes to the library, and everybody who works at the library is just like, hey, man. Like, he's, like, the only cop who cares still,
right?
You know? And that's cool. It's good character work. It's good. This is a very well-made movie. And, like, he's smart, but he is, like, this city has just beaten him down. Where he's just like, oh, people are the worst, dude.
Oh, yeah, and he gives that whole speech later, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
It's now Wednesday. Mills' wife, Tracy, calls the office and invites Somerset to dinner that night.
Yeah, I like that scene. I like how Mills is like, what? You want to talk to... Okay. And he's like, he just hands him the phone. He's like, it's my wife. And Somerset's like...
The phone, he's like, all right, yeah, here you go.
Yeah, it's great. Loved it.
When they get home, Mills goes into a room with the dogs and immediately just gets on the floor with all the newspaper that's down for them to pee and poop on.
Yeah, and he rolls around.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I do it every day. I don't even have dogs.
I'm confused.
Me too.
I'm very confused, Andy.
Same.
Tracy tells the story of how her and David Mills, were high school sweethearts. She also doesn't like guns because she sees Somerset's gun. He's like, don't worry, I'll put it down.
Yeah.
The entire house shakes as a subway goes by, and everyone shares a good laugh at it except for David. We then learn that the lawyer, who is Gould, was forced to cut out a pound of flesh from himself.
Ouch.
Somerset tells this story to David, or an anecdote about how women should yell fire instead of help if they're being attacked because people will not come if they yell help, but they'll come to watch if there's a fire. And Mills just goes, "That's effed up." Great input.
Yeah. And but that's like also, it seems deliberate to make him say that, like, because he's in over his head. Like, he has nothing else to say or contribute. He's just like, "Wow, that's messed up." Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't be here, dude.
Yeah, maybe this is too much for you.
It's Thursday. Oh, sorry. Before that, behind the photo, the suspect has used fingerprints to write "help me."
If I were a detective, I would legitimately be spooked by this. I'd be like, you know what? This is it for me. I'm out. I'm spooked.
The time it must have taken to use another person's hand to do that.
Well,
and
I think he didn't he cut off the finger and that's how he did it?
Yeah, he did, but like you're walking around the wall writing "help me" like perfectly.
Yeah, well, we see him later. He's crazy.
He's crazy. He's a crazy dude.
Crazy.
It's Thursday. The fingerprints that spelt out "help me" belong to a man named Victor. He has a long history of crimes, including against children. A SWAT team led by Dr. Cox from Scrubs bursts into Victor's apartment only to find his decaying corpse. I wrote he was dead, convinced he was dead, and first off, LOL when John C. McGinley goes, "You got what you deserved."
Yeah, and then he's like, "Bah!"
My heart jumped out of my chest, dude.
Yeah. If I were John C. McGinley, first off, I would not have spoken to a corpse. That's number one. I wouldn't have done that. But if I did do that and I got that close and he went, "Bah!" I would have started blasting, dude.
Easy. Oh, simple.
Everybody in the room, Swiss cheese.
There's one more hole in that guy's head.
But like it wouldn't even be. It's not intentional. I'd just be like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
You know?
He turned him into a zombie.
Yeah. Corpses are reanimating.
We also get these pictures that started off a year ago from that date, so it was planned that they'd find him a year later, and you're watching him decaying. The makeup work here is excellent.
Yeah, truly unworldly. Also, really nice touch. All the car air fresheners hung from the ceiling so it masks the smell.
Yes.
Like, wow. This guy, forethought is the name of the game, brother. This is the long play.
This is also where we learn, I think, that it really shows that this man is absolutely crazy. Because the other 7 deadly sins are like, yeah, these people, if you really consider them deadly sins, have technically committed them. But this guy was just a horrible human being, and you decided you'll make him the sloth.
Yeah.
Because you're going to tie him down for a year. And again, he got what he deserved.
He did. It's truly horrific, though.
Yes. They bring Victor to the hospital. The doctor's like, anything will kill this guy. The slightest breeze, and he's done. And the doctor has this great line where he says, "This man has gone through more pain than anyone I've ever seen, and he still has hell to look forward to." And I'm like, that's great.
That is good.
No one has any sympathy for this guy. I love that.
Yeah.
Tracy calls Somerset. She meets up with him and talks about her reservations about living in the city, and then tells Somerset that her and David are going to have a baby. You can't bring a baby into this city.
Yeah, and I think that's why she's like, do I do this? Like, she's on the fence about it because she's like, I hate it here. And it's a terrible place.
Yeah.
And I don't think she even has that much faith in Mills in making it here. Like, she's like, yeah, he's a good cop and everything, but like, I don't want this place to change him, you know? And
right.
Yeah, it's really good. And Somerset is like, understandably, he's like, what? Why is she calling me here? And then he sees like, oh, she's like, she even says, I don't know anybody else here. So like, sorry, but I'm gonna unload all my stuff on you.
It's also
And-
a bad look on Mills that he never took any time to, like, let's explore this city with my wife for a bit.
Yeah, yeah. And it's, yeah, like we moved here for my job. I know she
That
said
I
she was a
requested.
5th grade teacher. Right,
Yeah.
right. And it's like, oh, you got to give that up. And she's like, yeah, I tried it here, but the kids are way different. And it's like, yeah, they would be, and you wouldn't be prepared for that. It's yeah, you're right. It is kind of a bad look for Mills. He's just like, this is all about me for a while. Is that cool?
It's very much all about him because, again,
Yeah.
he's got the hero complex. He's going to come in and he's going
Right.
to save the city.
Yeah, and
But
he is punished.
He is punished.
Yeah.
We also get what might be the ickiest part of the movie here. When Somerset tells Tracy that a long time ago, he basically forced a woman to terminate a pregnancy.
Yeah.
Whoa!
But like, even that, it's like, this is all really good, like, character building. Like, oh, so Somerset's not, like, not that he was built out to be, but he's not like the perfect guy. He's also, he's got his baggage as well. And he does express regret. Like,
Yeah,
big
but-
time.
Yeah,
You still did a bad thing, though.
that's bad, dude.
Yeah, brother.
Somerset and Mills go to the library. They give a guy money for something. We find out it's for a list from the FBI of people who took out certain books. That definitely happens.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm on it.
Oh no, Andy.
Yeah. There's, for some reason, Hello Kitty Island Adventure is on the list. And I'm always taking that
for
one.
when people like you take it out.
I just love Island Adventures, all right?
We know you do. We know your tourism. Mills and Somerset go to the apartment of John Doe, and he shoots them and takes off through the building. Mills chases him through an apartment, and Doe escapes through the bathroom, and eventually Doe gets the better of Mills in the rain. Mills goes back to knock in Doe's door, and Somerset stops him, saying they have no reason to knock on the door. So I have a question. If there's no reason to knock on the door now, surely there is no reason to knock on the door in the first place.
Yeah, that's...
Either way, they would have had to justify them being there. They were
Yeah.
getting ready to knock on that door before they got shot at.
Right. That is a great question, actually.
So what was the point of going there if you can't knock on the door?
Yeah, you were about to be like, hey, did you kill these people?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an excellent question. Great scene, though.
Great
Tell you
scene.
what.
Yeah.
Like, when they see the guy walking down the hall and they both just stop and he just starts blasting, I was like, ooh,
Yes.
this is a good little chase scene right here. And, yeah, I like how, like, they're going through houses and, like, they come upon, like, I don't know, there's, like, 2 kids playing a video game or something, and they're, like, they just point to the window.
Yeah.
And he goes to the window, and, like, Kevin Spacey, like, timed it. It was good.
Really
Real
good.
But he, like, intentionally didn't kill them.
Yes.
It's like,
Because he admires him.
yeah. Well, that's part of his grand plan. He'd be like, well, I tortured a guy for a year. I got to see this through. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, once you start putting the work in, you gotta go all the way.
Right. And he even says, like, because then they're searching his apartment after Mills kicks the door in anyway. They're searching the apartment, and they get the phone call,
Yeah.
and Mills picks up, and he's like, hey, I want to say more, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. It's like, dude, you're terrifying.
So scary. It's also right then you hear the voice. Oh, it's Kevin Spacey.
Yeah. Knowing that it's Kevin Spacey, you hear the voice, and you're like, that's Kevin Spacey.
Yeah. I also really like that Mills gets a homeless lady to lie for him.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, let's go. Let's get you some food.
Yeah.
While they're investigating the apartment, they find documents of all the killings. We also had a bit earlier, which I didn't mention, about the photographer in the building.
Oh, yeah.
when he fights him off. We find out that the killer was the photographer in the building from earlier when Mills was really stupid. He goes, Mills, Mills. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome, though. That's so cool that, like, it really does give the big time, like, genius serial killer who knows everything and, like, can see the future practically. But it makes for a great story. Like, this is excellent.
Yeah, it's so good. It was also one of those things watching it, and again, I hadn't seen this in 15 years, so I'm like, that's definitely the killer. The photographer is like, that's the killer.
That went right over me. I was like, huh?
But again, maybe because I had seen it 15 years ago, and I was like, I wonder if I just remembered that.
Yeah. I mean, I personally, like, when it comes to serial killers, like, in real life, they are rarely smart. They're usually, like, dumb.
Yeah.
No, now I'm gonna get killed. But, like, they're, like, statistically, they're like, oh, I get off on killing people, so I'm just gonna kill people. I mean, the only smart thing they do is, like, they'll kill people that society doesn't really care about. Right? Like, and, like, if you're gonna kill someone and get away with it, that's probably who you would kill, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Am I on a weird tangent?
I'm letting you dig this hole, Brother Bear. I'm waiting to see which religion you say.
No.
Oh, my bad.
I'm just saying, like, I think that the trope of the genius serial killer has planted in a lot of people's heads that serial killers are, like, a cut above the general population, like, intellectually. And I'm saying that is not the case.
You're right. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
During this phone call, the killer tells Mills that he respects law enforcement more and more every day. That's when he tells them that there's going to be a surprise and that he is changing up his schedule, which I like.
Yeah, because of this little misstep or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our detectives go to an intercourse establishment and find a woman dead and a man tortured.
Intercourse establishment. Band name.
I love it. I actually love it.
Let's do it. We're the band. We're the
Ladies and gentlemen,
establishment review podcast.
Turns out this dude was forced to F this woman with a knife sex toy.
Hey, this scene is yucky.
That made me feel icky.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to.
Sure is. Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Mills and Somerset talk about life. Somerset is 100% right when he says it is better to be apathetic. It's just easier.
Yeah.
And that night, we watch Somerset do the most baller thing ever as he just takes his switchblade and is just perfectly throwing it into a dartboard.
Yeah.
Which in my notes, I misspelled as dartbird.
Oh no, that poor bird.
Yeah, I feel so bad for it.
Yeah. Did he this is before he gets rid of the metronome, right?
Maybe.
Because there is a scene where he takes the metronome and he just tosses it. He's like, I'm sick of it. It's like it, I'm not a big brain, but like, I feel like it's symbolic of him unraveling, like
I think
he's
this is where he does it. I don't think I even wrote it down.
Okay, yeah, I think it's like he's like, this case is getting to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Sunday. A woman is murdered for pride. Her killer absolutely mutilated her, and she was found because John Doe called it in himself. And at the precinct, John Doe turns himself in. And apparently, he regularly cuts off his own fingernails or fingerprints. It's not a thing that, like, he burned them off permanently, but he has to regularly cut off his own fingerprints.
Yeah, that tracks for, a psychopath.
Yeah, there's got to be a way to permanently get rid of them.
Yeah, you could burn them off, but I think you have to continuously burn them off as well. I think.
Oh. Well, you know what they say, ouchie youchie.
They do say that. Yeah. They do say that.
John Doe's lawyer tells the cops that there are 2 more bodies, and Doe will only tell Mills and Somerset. It'll only take them to the bodies at 6 o'clock tonight, and if they don't take the offer, he'll plead insanity. This is a movie trope or a TV trope I hate.
Yeah.
Pleading insanity does not get you off. He doesn't get to go free on an insanity plea. It's like previous episode, Check It Out, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. He goes into the asylum and he's stuck there until they deem he's safe to leave. They will never let him out of an asylum.
Also, just pleading insanity doesn't mean you're going to get that.
Right.
Like you still have to win the case that proves you're insane.
Right.
And according to all this, no, you are not insane. You are very capable.
Yeah. Yeah, this was calculated.
Yeah, if this were in real life, they just call us bluff. Like, all right, you're going to lose that court case, dude.
Yeah, go ahead. Plead insanity.
Like, you could be in, like, the insanity that you need to plead means, like, oh, I can't put my pants on.
Yeah.
You know? Like, come on.
But it's also like, okay, plead insanity. No matter what that means, you're off the streets.
Right.
No matter what, you're institutionalized. We don't have to worry about you.
Right.
Now, this seems like the kind of guy who could probably escape from prison.
Yeah, because he's an all-knowing genius.
Exactly. Yeah. Can I say a possibly controversial opinion?
Sure.
I think if someone escapes from prison, that shouldn't be a crime. I think the cops should be allowed to bring him back and put him in prison for the crimes he was in there for. But I don't think if you escape from prison, you should get in more trouble. I think the correctional officers who are on duty should get in trouble. Because who wants to be in prison? Andy, that's a
3
weird...
square meals, brother.
That's fair. 3 hots and a cot.
Yep.
But that's my opinion. If you escape from prison, I don't think that should be an extra charge. I think the COs should be the ones who get in trouble for that because they didn't do their job.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to escape from prison.
Yeah. I could get behind that. I can get in front of it. I can get beside it.
So you're on all sides of this one.
360, brother.
If anything, this was your idea now.
I can't take credit for that.
RoydsReview@gmail.com. Should escaping from prison be a crime? Have you escaped from prison? Let me know, Uncle Pete.
Uh-oh.
Mills and Somerset shave their chests, I'm assuming in preparation for a wire. This is just a scene of levity between the two of them.
Yeah, about time.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to become the wall, and all of a sudden he just shaves his nipple off. Somerset, Mills, and Doe talk on the way out to the bodies. Doe says he was chosen and that his victims weren't innocent. He even calls the fat guy a man-beast.
Yeah. This guy is just filled with, like, vitriol. Just, like, and it's just bubbling under the surface because he's pretty calm, but it's pretty easy to, like, bring it up. Honestly, 10 out of 10 performance. It's so
wow,
good.
What a surprise.
Yeah.
It's a shame. He's so good.
Yeah, it really is a shame. But, like, everything he says, it's very, like, well, he's making some good points. But his actions it was just too much, man. You did too much. Like, you could feel all these things.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's pretty human to, especially if you live in, like, look at a previous episode, Taxi Driver. It's a movie where, we didn't particularly care for it. And I stand by that because, go back and listen to it. But, like, the city, there's so many people, but it's still incredibly lonesome.
Right.
And I think that's the irony of big cities is that. But this is kind of making a similar point, but it's more like, he's like almost righteous, where he's like, look at, everybody's doing all these terrible things to each other, and I'm just bringing it to the surface, like, he even says like, oh, once people see what I've done, like they won't be able to like comprehend it, but they won't be able to deny it either. And it's like, first off, incredibly ominous. It's like, what did you do? And then on top of that, it's like Somerset starts poking holes in his thing. He's like, but like, didn't you get a little bit of pleasure out of this? And he's like, hey, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Like, brother, you crazy.
Yeah.
But like, he is making decent points in where it's like, yeah, I'm trying to open your eyes to like the nastiness around you. You're just living in it. Like, wake up. Okay, I get that. But killing more people to open people's eyes to the killing is it's contradictory, brother.
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense, but it's good. It's good storytelling. Tell you what.
I agree. I also think that's kind of the key to a good villain is when they start rambling, there has to be a little thing in the back of your mind. It's like, oh, that's a good point. All right.
Right.
But then it's like, oh, wait. You've gone way too far, Brother Bad.
Yeah. I think that's also kind of a trope where it's like, okay, the villain makes a lot of good points, but they take it a little too far.
Right.
Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's like, well, that kind of ruins it. Like Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Okay.
If you remember, because it's almost nothing, but
I barely remember it. I remembered enjoying it.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's clearly edited because they had a whole other thing going on.
Yeah.
But like the bad guys are like doing a Robin Hood. I think they're like stealing from like corporations and giving to like needy people. But then they like blow up a hospital for no reason. And you're like, oh, they're the bad guys. It's like, what?
Well, it's the same as The Dark Knight Rises. Bane's kind of right, but then he blows up a football stadium full of, men, women, and children. It's like, oh.
yeah. That, and like, he's kind of right in what he's saying, but then he's like, I'm going to blow up the whole city with a big nuke. And it's
the kids are getting punished too. It's like, you lost me on that one, dude.
Right. And speaking of The Dark Knight, I think The Dark Knight, not Dark Knight Rises, but Dark Knight takes a lot from this movie. Like, the villain gets intentionally captured. He's a...
I do remember what he says, I just want my phone call.
Yeah. And the phone call was a bomb.
Yeah.
But, it's clearly influenced by this, I think.
Yes. I could see that. I didn't even think of that, but now that you mention that, yeah.
Yeah, like big genius psychopath, But, this car ride, some of the best movie.
Yeah, very intense. Yes, very good. Some of the best movie, this car ride. Absolutely. We all arrive at our destination in the middle of nowhere. Eventually, a delivery van pulls up with a box for Mills. Somerset opens the box while Doe talks about how much he admires Mills. Somerset is absolutely disgusted by what he sees, and Doe tells Mills that he went to his house and tried to live a normal life, and he took Tracy's head as a souvenir.
Brother.
And I love that he goes, so I guess I am envy.
Yeah.
And why don't you become wrath?
Yeah.
The iconic what's in the box. There's really nothing to be said about this scene that hasn't been said.
Yeah. I did like on the way there's a dead dog and they're like, what is that? He's like, it's a dead dog. And John Doe's like, I didn't do that.
Yeah. I wouldn't kill a little pupper.
Nope. I love puppies.
Doe tells...
Oh, go ahead.
Doe tells Mills to become Wrath, and Mills absolutely empties the clip into him.
Yeah. I did like how Somerset was like, don't do it. That's what he wants. Don't give him what he wants. Yeah.
I would too, though.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like you said, he wants to play the hero, but he doesn't have that. He's not.
No.
If he didn't do it, maybe. But it's symbolic of, like, Kevin Spacey's The City. and the city just absolutely destroyed this man.
Yep. Because this is where Spacey tells Mills, she begged for her life and the life of her unborn child.
And he's like, "Oh, you didn't know." It's like, brother, man. You are a bad man.
And then Mills gets arrested. Somerset says they're gonna take care of everything. And then there's this weird, like, one-line voiceover by Morgan Freeman. I don't understand why. We haven't had a narration throughout this entire movie.
Yeah, what does he say?
I don't remember exactly what he says, but, like, just have him say it to the police captain or something. We don't need a narration.
I just remember him being like, "Yeah, I'll be in tomorrow," and the next day, and yeah, I'm not retiring. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the
not
movie
me,
7.
brother. Not me, brother. I'm out.
Outskis.
I'm out before this case, brother. I'd see the gluttony thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm out, guys.
I'm retiring now.
Yeah, this seems like it's a lot.
Andy.
Oh, wait. I have the quote. I wrote it down.
Oh, good.
The world is a fine place and worth fighting for.
The world is a vampire. It will suck the life out of you.
Yeah. I agree with that second part. That's what it says.
I don't know about the vampire stuff.
He says the world is a fine place and worth fighting for. I agree with the second part. So he says he knows it's not a good place, but it is worth fighting for.
Yeah. What do we want? A world worth fighting for. Right?
What is that, Mulan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, Robbie, should we go to Letterboxd?
I think we should go to Letterboxd.
Robbie, I think this movie is fantastic.
I really like this.
It's a hard watch.
It is
yeah. It's really good. I would go 5.
You know what? We're loose with the 5s. Let's just give it a 5. I was gonna say 4.5.
Okay.
But why nitpick? You know, there are certain things I don't like about it. Like I said, I always hate the trope of, like, we'll just plead insanity. And it's like, this movie's too smart for that.
Yeah.
And that's something, I don't know. It's again, some of the things I don't like about it are nitpicky. Like that, the one-line voiceover from Freeman at the end, I don't really like. You know, for a movie that's so well written, there are these little things here and there, like, we can't knock in the door now. It's like, you shouldn't, then why were you going to knock on the door anyway?
Yeah.
But I'm down for 5. I had a great time. Not really, it was a horrifying time, but it's a great movie.
It is, yeah, it's great. It's great.
Follow us on Letterboxd. TheRoydsBand. We just gave 7 5 stars.
We would have given it 7, but
I wouldn't have. I ain't Dave Meltzer. I'm not breaking the system.
Nice.
Andy, do you know who Dave Meltzer is?
No.
I noticed when you said nice. He's a wrestling journalist who gives star ratings to matches. And for a long time, the highest he would give is like 5. And then he just started breaking his own system and giving things like 6 and 7 stars. And people were like, what? He goes, I never said 5 was the max. I was like, well, for like 30 years, you only... All right, well, never mind, Dave.
All right, man.
Andy, I wrote a song.
Wow, me too.
I have a pick to flip.
Flip it, Robbie.
Call it in the air.
Heads.
It's tails.
I'm upset.
You should be. You should be upset. I'll go first.
Okay.
My song I simply called Sins. Yeah, I know. And I went a little weird with it. So, when I watched this movie, I was like, all right, it's about 7 deadly sins. What else is there to write about? And one thing, it's kind of like last week when I was like, I want to do a Schoolhouse Rock type of thing. I wanted to do a Broadway style or a musical style thing about the 7 deadly sins, but then put my own twist on it, kind of like I did with The Conjuring and the Schoolhouse Rock. So that's what I did. And it came out not exactly how I planned it, but I am very happy with how this song came out. It's a little weird. It is called Sins. It's about the 7 deadly sins. I don't have much more to say about it right now, so I'm going to play it. Again, the song is called no, it's not. It's just called Sins. I'm a fool, Andy. It's just called Sins. And it goes like this. Coming before the fall. Cause you wanted it all. Lust. You want to empty your balls. These are the 7 deadly sins. It's the green-eyed beast. You wanted more than a feast. When your anchor's increased. Baby, now I'm feeling lazy. Woman, I feel like a star. I wanna lay around with you all day. Now I want you to take it all. Oh no, I guess I'm feeling lust. I look at you and now I need to bust. Gonna need another cigarette. Envious of the attention that you get. Lay it down. 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 His daddy needs to eat. Gonna show you about gluttony. Look at you and now I'm feeling needy. I want you all cause baby I'm greedy. And baby I'm proud of it. Yeah, baby I'm proud of it. Come on, let me feel your wrath. Flip over and we can do some math. Coming before the fall. Cause you wanted it all. Lust. You gotta empty your balls. These are the 7 deadly sins. Envy. It's the destroyer of peace. Money. You've eaten more than a feast. Wrath. When your anchor's increased. That was my song called Sins.
Robbie, that was fantastic.
Thank you.
Loved every second of it.
Thank you. Yeah, I tried to do the Broadway bit. That's where the, lust. Da, 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 da. And then I was originally going to do like a really heavy breakdown, but then I kind of did that like jazzy kind of 7-chord breakdown.
Yeah, it was like sexy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's why I started doing all the sexy vocals about the 7 deadly sins.
Brother, you're that's like on the line of Prague, dude. You were on Prague. That was fire.
Thank
Fire
you.
flames.
I'm really. It's funny. I showed that to my dad yesterday, and he did not like it.
Your dad's a fool.
I
Okay.
showed it to my dad.
That's a
'cause
great man.
He came over. I was like, "Hey, want to hear the song?" He goes, "Yeah, sure." And I played. He goes, "Okay." But no, I
I thought it
appreciate.
was fantastic, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That was very hard
Yeah.
to play, especially on bass.
Yeah, I was I was about to ask, like, was that hard? Because it
Yeah.
sounds hard.
Yeah, the bass is totally edited. I had to do one part and then the other part. I couldn't do it
I
all.
do it
like-
all the time, dude.
I couldn't do that at all in one take. But yeah, I had a good time. That was a lot of fun recording it, and yeah, I'm really getting into like I write the entire song, music, melody, everything on the piano now, and then I wind up converting that, and it's given me a lot more dynamic stuff. Sitting
Yeah.
down and doing that, because a lot of times what I've been doing for a while is I like sit down at the keyboard and just start singing over a chord progression. I was like, and sometimes it came across as lazy, but with this, and I had a lot of fun with this one.
Listen, I think this is top tier Robbie.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna follow that.
Andy, tell us about your song.
All right, my song is called Undeniable, and it's also a really. I think this is the hardest song that I've recorded. Just the music in general was very hard. I kind of wrote outside my skill set.
Ooh.
And yeah, but it's about John Doe essentially, but yeah, it's called Undeniable, and it goes like this. It seems that envy is my sin. I admire your strength within. Become vengeance, become wrath. Try to live in the aftermath. As intended, sinners' lives must be ended. You know I'm a man of faith. The Lord works in mysterious ways. You see fit to name and say, but you play into my game. I really seem to fascinate. Maybe a part of you relate. Though they might not comprehend, they won't be able to deny. This happen every day. I just open your Blind to the rod and decay. Turn around and look away. The Lord speaks and acts through me. You're only alive 'cause I want you to be. Though they may not comprehend, they won't be able to deny. Things like this happen every day. I just open your eyes. That was my song called Undeniable.
I really like that. That was rock and roll, brother.
It was rock and roll, brother, but that was hard.
Yeah, I'd imagine some of the like all the hammer-ons and pull-offs and shit. Those riffs were sick.
Thank you. I you know what? I've been recording an Iron Maiden thing for the channel, so stay tuned. But like I was clearly inspired. Got the gallop going, like bum, bum, bum. And let me tell you, I don't know how those boys play like 2-hour sets of just dun, 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 the whole time. I don't know how you're doing that. I don't know how they're like. I had to do it like you said, like I do it dun, 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 until I got tired, and then I'd stop. I'd have to like do something else entirely, and then come back to it. This song took me like 2 days, and I was like, I can't fucking do this. I can't freaking do this. But like, I almost gave up on it. But I was like, you know what? I did the drums already. That was probably one of the harder parts as well, because I'm not good with the double bass, so I did the dun 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 with one foot. And ouchie kabibbles.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Tell you what, one of my legs
cramping up.
Yeah, one of my legs is thick. The other, not so much. Bro.
You're walking around with one tree stump.
Yeah. But Yeah, I like the result, but it was difficile for sure. But yeah, mostly about how it's really the car ride, honestly. It's just that scene is just so good. And I like how I mean I put a little bit of my own headcanon in there, like so it's like, oh, you guys seem to be like really fascinated with me. Maybe it's because you relate in some weird way. So, I think that's a lot of serial killer stuff. I think a lot of people are fascinated with that because, maybe you got a little bit of unbridled rage in you.
I think it's only natural. I'm going to be judged harshly for this. It's only natural for the human being to wonder, what is it like to take a life? You just don't do it. You just don't do it.
Obviously.
It's right? Like the Bill Burr sketch. You just don't do it.
Yeah. But because like we've all been wronged by people, and you might in your head be like, man, I wish I could choke the life out of this person right now. But like, there's something stopping you.
The law.
The law could be that thing, but it's also like your general or genital morality,
That's true.
Yeah, but
the morality of my genitals is often what keeps you from killing.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Don't do it, Rob! No!
I'm glad that my genitals, they're like, don't do it, Andy, because they're big, No. But like, I'm just glad my genitals were raised by good God-fearing parents.
That's good. Yeah. See, what happens is I'm diphallic, so I have an angel and a devil down there.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. One of them's going
constantly at war.
Yeah. It's rough. One of them burns, brother. Ooh. Oh boy. Let me tell you. No, I'll tell you off the pod, so our listeners can keep their spaces clean from their own vomine.
Listen, Robbie, this is a good movie. I think your song was phantasmic. Like you said, you've changed up your writing style, and I've always liked your songs, but these past 2 or 3, absolute, straight up bangers. Fire.
It's also flame. Oh God! It's also helped my piano playing quite a bit. So,
I mean, you could tell. It sounds great, dude.
I'm trying to get on the playing because I can't really play and sing just yet. But yes, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I could do like a couple of chords, a couple of cool changes, but that sometimes I listen to guys playing, like singing, like while they're singing, and like, how do you do that? Like, I can't even play a guitar solo and sing. Like, you're lucky if I'm playing a riff and singing. Like...
Yeah, riffs are hard. Like, honestly, I think this podcast it's made me a better musician because I'm playing more, but also like I'm not singing and playing because I'm just recording.
Right.
Well, I find now when I try sing and play, like even chords, I'm like, oh man, I got to think about this.
That's why, like,
it used to be like muscle memory.
My comedy act, because it's musical comedy, like that kind of keeps that part of me kind of like fresh. And I don't do it a lot, but just getting out there and being able to do a few sets a month and having that, like, even sometimes it's just a set a month, but like, because I'm able to do it, that's kept me kind of fresh on that.
Yeah.
But like, again, I'm not playing riffs and stuff. So if all of a sudden you say, play, I don't know, what's the song? The Ocean by Led Zeppelin, like I'm 15 again. Hey, sing and play that. I probably couldn't at this point.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I would need a little bit of work on that, just because, like you said, I'm sitting here writing. I think same thing. Musicianship has improved, but the actual playing live, and it's also because I'm not up there now playing 45 minutes to an hour. I'm sitting there. I'm sitting down, in a temperature controlled room. Like, I do wonder sometimes, like. I don't think we've played a set as the Royds in about 2 years now, maybe. So like, I do wonder what it would be like, how my stamina would last playing a 45-minute set these days.
I don't know. I look forward to it. I think we're finna book some stuff soon anyway. So
we are. send us an email. Do you want to see us play live? What would you like to see us do? Would you like to see a live podcast, a concert, a combination of the two? We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear where you are. Down below, if you want to request a movie, there's a link for a movie request link. You could do that. There's also a movie request mega thread on the Reddit at the Royds Review Podcast. That's the subreddit of the podcast. Which in the last few weeks, I've been better about actually posting at least once a week in there.
Wow.
Because I've been forgetting.
You've done it.
Andy,
what do we got going on?
Oh no, I wasn't going to tell them that. That was a surprise. We're actually doing a request next week. We're doing a request from Miles. It's an email we received, so thank you so much, Miles. We are doing Around the Spider-Verse.
You mean across?
Is it a cross? I wrote the word around.
I know. I was going to make a joke about it on that podcast.
Oh, I'm so glad you said it. Let me change that now. It is absolutely across the Spider-Verse. I don't know why.
It's not in the Spider-Verse. It's around it.
It's, you got, you know. Oh, geez. What is happening?
Spider-Verse adjacent?
Parallel to the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, yeah.
No. Oh, geez. I'm so bad at that stuff, man.
That's right. I watched it last night.
I watched it when it came out. I'll watch it again by next week.
Yeah, as is tradition.
As is tradition.
Let me tell you where you can find the music. You go to Apple Music, Deezer, Spotify, wherever you get your music, and you search The Royds, and you'll find a bunch of songs from this podcast and otherwise. We got 2 albums as well. But if you want everything, you go to TheRoyds.bandcamp.com, and you will find everything. Bonus songs, guest songs, all the Royds songs, all of them. Yeah, check it out. Also, the YouTube. We have everything on there. Robbie, tell us a little more about that.
Well, you go to Instagram, you go to TikTok, you go to YouTube, you type in the Royds Band. There we are, there we be. You can also go to Reddit and type those words in, and you'll see us on all those platforms. If you're watching on YouTube, that means you're watching on the Royds Review podcast channel. Like, subscribe, comment, ring that bell. We want to hear from you. Suggest a movie in the movie request link. Send us an email, roydsreview@gmail.com. We're also, later on in the month, going to have a full trivia episode for every movie we've done this month, so look forward to that. We're doing things a little differently. We'll have some more things coming up on the channel as well, so if there's anything specifically you'd like to see, you can let us know. roydsreview@gmail.com. We're going to be doing some more fun stuff. Yeah.
Oh, next week, Across the Spider-Verse.
These are throwing out yeah.
Across the universe.
Yeah,
Very good.
I couldn't think of lyrics that would go for it, so I just said nonsense.
Webs are flowing out my web shooters.
Oh, thank gosh it's your web shooters.
Yeah. Webs are flowing out my urethra.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought it was because you're webbed toes.
No, Robbie, I'm a freak. All right, we'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.